Oh, man, I hate Mondays.
Nah, man, it's Tuesday.
Wait. What day is it?
You know what day it is. Tuesday. Brewsday Tuesday.
Oh, fuck yeah! Oh, we're gonna get our hops on, It's Brewsday Tuesday with DreZ and Huck.
Just as the man said, it is Brewsday Tuesday with yours truly, DreZ, and of course, Huck from Huck's Beer Buzz. Pop that top, brother.
Oh, baby. Yeah, so this is the Valentine's Day version.
Yeah,
Late Valentine's Day.
slightly
I
delayed.
hope you got some.
Valentine's Day.
Some Valentines, I meant.
Some Valentine's
Yeah,
loving.
you got some Valentines.
Well, see, that's one of the things, man. Like, being a single guy, I'm pretty anti-VD, just in general, rule of thumb.
I can understand that.
But what about you? What about you and the missus, right? Did you
we
do
always
anything
have
fun,
a good
anything
Valentine's
special? Yeah.
Day. Yeah. We sit around all day and drink. Oh, wait, that's every day. Of course, we always do something nice. As a matter of fact, I think we're in Key West on Valentine's Day this year. But the best I ever did, let me just throw this out there. We had a convention in Vegas, and it fell on Valentine's Day weekend. And so on Valentine's Day morning, I said, "Hey, honey, can you get ready about 9? There's something I want to do." She goes, "Okay." I said, "Well, dress up." And she's like, "What?" I said, "Dress up, a little nice."
9 a.m. or p.m.?
A.m. So 9
right
a.m.
early.
we go down to the hotel, and a limo pulls up and picks us up.
Nice.
Drives us to the airport, puts us in a helicopter, and flies us to the Grand Canyon for brunch.
Huh.
She said when she got back to work, everybody's like, "What'd you do for Valentine's Day?" And she told them, and they went, "Okay, we got to go. We're not going to tell you what we did." She won.
That's pretty badass,
I think
man.
Key West-
That's impressive.
Fun.
Okay, well, yeah, with the theme of Valentine's Day, or a couple days later or whatever, we do have some Valentine type theme beer, and the first one is one of my beers that I credit. I credit this beer to getting me to love beer, and it's simply called
Love.
Our friends over at The Love. Our friends over at Star Hill Brewery. Star Hill out of Charlottesville, Virginia. Been open since one of the
early
craft beer. 99 they started up. So when all these new guys popping up in the last 4 or 5 years, these guys have been doing it for quite a while.
And I've been knowing them since the beginning, so
Yeah, good guys.
I like their beer. That's why you probably see it on the show a lot, because we like their beer.
Hey man, I like their beer. They're just, like I said, they're just solid.
They're a fun little group.
And this is, I guess I got to tell the story. I'm sure a lot of people have heard it before and again. But I actually made it all the way through college at Radford, not drinking any beer. I did not drink beer.
That's a sad story.
I swore off beer. Well, you want to hear the real sad story is why I swore off beer, and I might as well throw it out there. Basically, what happened was high school. I was working at Sheetz at the time, so I worked late at Sheetz, and I was going to a high school party, and I was showing up late, so I didn't get there until probably like midnight or so, and everybody's already wasted, of course, because it's a high school party.
Yeah, and they can't drink.
So I got to play catch up. So what I do is I beer bong, because I never really liked beer that much. So really pretty much the only way I would drink it is beer bonging it, because it's quick and there it is. I seriously was the fastest beer bong out of all of my friends. I could bong a beer in about 2 seconds
I wasn't
flat.
very good at it. I never could get it lit.
Lit?
Yeah, the beer.
Yeah. Oh, good one. No, but seriously though, I could bong a beer in like 2 seconds flat. So I get there and I take I think probably 10 or 11 natty lights to the head, probably in like 30 minutes.
Well, at least you weren't drinking
insane.
any beer.
At least we were drinking responsibly. Yeah. No, but
Watery
but of
beer.
course, yeah. So I did that, and obviously I got extremely drunk. I might have even gotten alcohol poisoning for all I know. And by the time I was like so wasted and like needed help, everybody else was passed out. So
Right.
I was just like left for dead by myself, puking all over my buddies. Actually, it was like right after Christmas. And they were out of town, so I was on this chair right by their empty Christmas tree, puking all over the little Afghan thing that hangs out of the Christmas tree.
Yeah, welcome home, parents.
Yeah, welcome back. Anyway, long story short, didn't drink beer for quite a while after that. In fact, like for a year or so, if I even smelt beer, it would make me want to puke. But it was The Love. It was Star Hill's The Love. The first
brought you
beer.
home.
I think this was the first beer that I drank in its entirety at like a beer festival, probably, I don't know, like right after college or so. And and so that's what got me drinking beer again. So this is one of my favorites. It is my style. It's a wheat beer. It is very light. It's very delicious. And I must say, I love the love.
You like the Hefeweizens. And it's a good one. I mean, my wife drinks the Hefeweizens a lot. I mean, I drink them. I do not dislike a Hefeweizen. I think it's a very good style of beer. And I drink it. And I'm offended that a lot of breweries only make it certain times a year. I was able to find this. Valentine's Day is winter still, right? Mm-hmm. So we were able to find this. This beer is made, I think, year round. So, but a lot of them are like, it's a summer beer. Well, yeah, it is. But what if we have a warm day in the winter? That's what I'm saying.
We've been getting
60 degrees.
Yeah, dude, it's great. And
yeah, it's Hefeweizen time.
Yeah, dude. And I'm a big fan. I mean, obviously, the weather can play a fact on what kind of beer you want to drink, but if you like the beer, you like the beer. I mean, that's what it comes down to. And this is one it's got such a pretty color. It's one of those ones where I'm holding it up and I can't see my fingers on the other side of the glass. It is very thick. I could be wrong, but I might say this is #unfiltered.
I'd say,
when it comes to wheat beers,
I got no fingers on the other side of my glass.
It's a pretty thick looking goodness, man. Yeah. I love this beer.
Yeah, this is.
They named it
love.
Quite appropriately.
What's not to love?
Yeah, exactly.
So speaking of love,
yeah,
St. Valentine's, he was a 3rd century Roman, guy, and he was.
You're gonna tell the Valentine's St. Valentine's story.
The quick thing is like he.
How about this? Let's untap this and then tell that in the next segment because we're already running along. Let's untap this.
She said.
That's Happy Valentine's Day, Mrs. Huck.
Yes, he was running long. Okay. Well, should I go first, my friend?
Oh yeah, it's probably obvious, my opinion, but
yeah, you're gonna give it like a 16 out of 5.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the big old 375 here.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. It just
seems like you're lowballing it.
No. This is a good beer. It's just that there's. A lot of Hefeweizens out there.
There is,
which
is fantastic.
That's right. And I prefer a little bit lighter, more of a.
You don't think this is light enough?
Wit style. No, there's some different ones. But this is a good beer. 375 is not a bad score.
No, it's not at all, actually. I'm just giving you a hard time because, like I said, I'm partial to this one. Not only is it my favorite type of style, but this is the beer that I credit to getting me drinking beer
your gateway
again.
Beer.
This is my gateway beer, which is a good or bad thing. Either way, man, and the guys over at Star Hill are fantastic. They have a lot of great stuff, but the Love is my all-time favorite from them. This beer is at least a 4.5. It might even be a 4.75 in my book.
That's a new high on the show.
This is probably a new. Yeah, I don't think I've definitely never given a 4.75.
No, I don't think either of us given anything over a 4.5.
Yeah, so we're untapping this bad boy. I'm gonna give it a 4.75, man. I love this beer.
I think you're just getting all emo on me, so we're gonna balance out rightly here. I think.
Well, we're gonna
4.25 average. I think
the next one, we'll see how that fares because
it could be bad.
I think it's
after
gonna be
this. What are you going to do? Better bring in like a naked beer. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but okay. Untapped, I'm going to untap it at 4.75 out of 5. Huck's Beer Buzz, you give it a 3.75. So that's an average of what?
4.25.
That's not too bad. Not a bad beer.
Almost 4.20.
It's a pretty good beer. I like it more and more. All right. Well, what we're gonna do is we'll play a tune real quick, and we'll come back. We'll find out about Saint Valentine. We'll get a little history lesson,
there you
and
go.
we'll pop open another one right here. Brewsday Tuesday Valentine's edition on 105.3 The Bear.
How about another round for Brewsday Tuesday? Here is DreZ and Huck.
How about another round?
Well, about it.
Brewsday Tuesday, a little belated Valentine's Day edition this time around. I got Huck from Huck's Beer Buzz. Doing good. The Ginger Man today.
Yeah, I got this shirt on. It's like one of my favorite bars in all of America.
Is it?
Ginger Man Austin. There's one in New York. I will say, and I don't want to offend anyone, but they got a little weird in New York, and they said, we're not going to serve plastic kegs anymore, which is fair enough. I mean, they own the business. And,
plastic kegs?
yeah, because of the environment. And Fair enough, but you know what?
Is that common? I don't know if I've ever seen a plastic.
Oh, there's craft beer is like
You
80% craft.
Oh,
plastic
is that
cans.
right?
Yeah, so it's like they basically said they're
'Cause you
just going to
rinse and
serve
reuse.
Budweiser now. I don't know, or
Yeah.
some other bad thing. But
Screw that crap.
yeah, who knows? But the Ginger Man is just it's a good bar food. You can if you go to any of the Ginger Men, I think there's one in Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, New York City, and they all have really. I mean, I have entered beers into Untapped that were not there. That they got the beer that's not there because no one's ever had it before. Those are good beers.
Yeah, those are definitely good beers. Speaking of good beers,
Valentine's
we
Day.
are popping more tops.
So what's really Valentine's Day about, you think?
Uh,
Just on a base animal area. Like, it's about sex. And here we have from our friends at Foothills Brewing, sexual chocolate.
Oh, okay. So we got, and this has got to be a stout.
Oh, it's an imperial stout.
What's the difference between what makes it imperial?
You know, I'm sure there's a definite definition out there, but I'm going to say high alcohol
Holy
content.
crap! Look at that.
Oh yeah, it's like pouring maple syrup in your glass.
That thing is.
This thing is brown,
Wow.
and this brown lady on the label looks kind of hot, actually. I'm going to put it up to camera. Those that watch the YouTube video.
Yeah, we do post it on the YouTube
You can
YouTube
see
channel,
that.
Huck's
She's
Beer
hot.
Buzz. Or no, is it Huck's Beer Buzz on the YouTube?
It's Huck Finn 21.
Huck Finn
I think I'll
21.
try to change it.
Yeah, might as well.
Oh wait.
Wow,
we'll
this is
save a little taste for whoever likes it
holy
best.
cow, man.
So it's kind of like we're gonna have a contest. You radio stations always have contests. We're gonna have a contest. We left an inch or two in the bottle, and whoever likes it best is gonna get that inch or two.
I got a funny feeling
Because it's Valentine's Day and everybody's looking for an inch.
I got
or
a funny
two.
feeling that inch is going to you, my sir. I gotta wait because the way you poured mine, I got like a foot and a half ahead over here
We
versus
can
yours.
trade.
No, we don't got to trade. We'll just
sip
chill
it.
a second.
I'm gonna sip it here.
But while we wait, so you were talking about what Valentine's means and stuff. I know.
Oh yeah.
You know a little bit of history about the whole actual Saint Valentine and
Yeah,
whatnot.
you know,
Give
third
us the lowdown.
century.
Because I know it's like, it's turned into now, it's basically a Hallmark holiday, just an excuse for people to make money off of chocolate and flowers and whatnot. But the actual Saint Valentine story, it's a little bit darker, is it not?
Yeah, he was like he was a cool guy. He's a saint back in the day, Roman 3rd century, and he would he got in trouble because he would marry people who weren't allowed to get married. Soldiers weren't allowed to get married because that would distract them from unleashing hell. That's what the
Badass.
command to start a Roman war was: unleash hell.
So we're talking like We're talking like the Roman times, like old school.
Yeah,
like
old school.
Some like BC
So
stuff.
they put him in prison for that. And he was he helped some Christians out, took them away from the lines, I guess. But anyway, he ended up in prison, and his jailer's daughter was very sick. Well, Saint Valentine, being a good holy man, he laid hands on the child and healed her, and so he was able to get out. But I mean, eventually, I think he was a martyr, and he died from his transgressions of helping people love one another. But they said that after the jailer let him out, that he sent him a thank you note, and he signed it, "Your Valentine." And that,
there you go.
henceforth to the day, we're all sending Valentines to one another.
Did you send any Valentines out?
I'm not a big Valentine sender.
I
take care of the ladies. I got the wife, I got the lovely daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and I got the excellent, cute granddaughter.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet
the
thing.
daughter sometimes gets mad 'cause I might throw a little extra towards the granddaughter, but she doesn't even understand. She's 3, but
Yeah. So for me, the one and only Valentine that I have every year constant is my grandmother, actually. So I can vouch to that. I always get a card from her, and usually has like a $5 bill in it.
nice.
Well,
That's a couple beers,
I love it. No, it's fantastic.
especially
And
happy
so,
hour beers.
So yeah, she's my solid Valentine. Hi, Grandma. Love you.
Grandma, you sound so sweet.
So there's Valentine's Day, but then you were talking about Cheaters Day.
Oh yeah, okay. So there's some people, I am not in that group, as far as anyone knows, that have girlfriends, and so the day before Valentine's Day, which in this case is Saturday night, I guess Valentine's Day was Sunday, right?
Sunday, yeah.
So Saturday night was Cheaters night, and so everybody that has the side girl or the
I had to
side
do it
boy.
which would be easier on a Saturday because it's like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
would be easy. Yeah, we'll do it on
Everybody's out.
Saturday. Yeah.
So I don't know, but normally it's the day before, So I don't know, but because it fell on a Sunday, it could have got weird. So you could say tonight could be cheaters' night. So if you're at a restaurant somewhere and there's
You mean yesterday? You mean last night? Because
no, today's the 16th, so we're a couple days in. It's Tuesday. It could be. I mean, they could have just said, Tuesday.
So just any day surrounding.
Huck and DreZ are going to be on the air. That'd be a good night to go out.
Yeah, we should go out
Drink
and
some
do
beer.
a little cheaters' night.
Yeah. So if you're in the restaurant and you see somebody sitting over in the back dark corner and they've got their hoodies up and they're not really talking to anybody, they're kissing lovey-dovey. Could be cheaters' night because those of us that are married probably weren't kissing and being all lovey-dovey. Yeah, we were. Come on.
So... Okay, see, there's the Valentine's Day, which to me, and I think you will probably agree with this, it's for the most part the guy aiming to please the girl, show her up, doll her up, maybe some flowers, maybe some chocolate, maybe some dinner, maybe even some jewelry.
Right, I just saw a thing on the internet on Facebook. It was a video of the woman acting like the man. It was hilarious, and one of them with the girl puts a ring in the champagne. The guy, let's toast, and he drinks it. She goes, let's toast again. He drinks it. She's like, there's a ring in there, because guys are like,
just didn't even notice, doesn't care. Well, that's why there's the other holiday 1 month from.
Oh, wait a minute now.
February 2nd. Yeah, did you not know? See, this is.
Oh.
Did you not realize that March 14th is Steak and BJ Day?
I did not know that.
You had never heard of this?
These two holidays should be combined.
Well, they kind of are. They're connected by that, that feel. So obviously the women have their Valentine's Day, which I guess you can. It's argumentative
and
that
BJ.
Yeah, it's argumentative that it's for both. Whatever.
So I can say the T word about and on.
Last week.
Yeah.
No, but BJ's fine.
I was thinking BJ. Okay.
BJ, we're not saying the actual BJ, but we all know what that is.
I think we do.
You get a steak and you get a BJ, man. Is that not?
I'm putting it on my calendar. There is no doubt about it.
Yeah, put it on there, man. March 14th.
So what's your favorite steak with your BJ?
I personally have never had a steak and BJ day because I'm single, man. I don't do the Valentine's Day thing either, really.
We have to hook you up here. I don't know. But anyway,
I
like a filet. You'll have to talk to her. She's an adult. And after what you just said, she's probably going to say, I'm not talking to you. Yeah, filet, exactly. Filet mignon, that's the one. I didn't know if you're a New York strip kind of guy.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
All right.
I'm a beer kind of guy.
BJ. Okay, let's just move on. We're a little embarrassed silence here. Now we're back to the beer.
Back to the beer. So this is Imperial Stout. I've actually been sipping on it, and it didn't like pop my face off like I thought it would.
No, but let me tell you this.
Go ahead.
I'm just going to say, you talking about you can't see the fingers. You can't see the fingers, and I don't know if it's filtered or not, but this beer is so dark.
Straight black.
You could, you could hide in this beer.
See, I mean, when it comes to the stouts, the reason I'm not the biggest fan of stouts is because I'm not a coffee drinker, I feel, and there always is that kind of coffee vibe and taste to it. Why is that, by the way?
Well, it looks like coffee, I guess. Let's just read this. I usually read them, but can I read it this time?
You want to read the bottle? Go for it.
Read the bottle. Cocoa-infused Imperial Stout. Opaque black. I'm going with that's true.
It's definitely black.
Color with a dark brown head. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big chocolate aroma with notes of espresso. Blackstrap molasses, dark sweet toffee, and dark fruit. Smooth dark chocolate backbone with complex notes of coffee, dark toffee, and dark fruit. And this is the 2015 version. And I'm just going to throw this out there. Everybody talks about this beer. The big criticism it gets is, where's the chocolate? I saw you look when I said that. I saw you look.
Look at what?
It's chocolate. It's not really there, is it?
You can't taste it? I mean, I did smell.
Are you getting it?
When you said the aromas, I went for it.
Yeah, I'm not getting the chocolate. I mean,
not so much. It seems more just a regular stout. When I taste it, there's a little bit there, but it's not like super.
They're like all over how.
I mean, if you're going to put it on the label, you're
going
to
big chocolate aroma. I'm not getting it.
Nah, I'm really not either. Let me try again.
That doesn't mean it's not a good beer. I'm just saying, false advertising.
It might be. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the chocolate on it too much either.
So, are we ready to go to our rating?
Are we going to rate it right now? I haven't finished it yet, but I probably got a good enough
wait a minute. What else can we talk about here? The St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
What do you know about that? I've heard of that. I don't know the specifics.
So in Chicago, was a lot of gangsters going on.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So these gangsters.
Was this Al Capone era, right?
Yeah, and they wanted to rub some out, and they were having trouble getting in there. So they sent these two rub them out. Yeah, they used to say back in the day. So they sent these two cops in, on St. Valentine's Day to the garage, and they came in like cops. And, you know, the gangsters were used to being rousted by the cops. Yeah, we're going to get up against the wall, like you say. Yeah, no problem. They get up against the wall, and then the cops blow them away with Tommy guns. That's a
cops were using Tommy guns?
Yeah, it was a Thompson submachine gun, 45 caliber, for those of you who don't know, and killed everybody and left. And there's even some old film of outside, nothing inside, but they were like, nobody really knew what happened, and the people went in there and went, what the heck? And apparently there's one guy that survived and a dog, and they shot the dog too, but the dog survived as well. So that's the other St. Valentine's Day.
What a nice
gangsters.
Gangsta. Now on that happy note, yeah, man, let's go ahead and bust out a rating. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
You going first or me?
I don't care. Flip a coin, like the Democratic convention.
Oh no! Yeah. What? Oh Jesus!
No, don't even go. We're not going to.
We can't walk.
We're stopped already. We said it, but we didn't. Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay.
All right. Like I said, not a big stout guy. A little disappointed in the chocolate advertising on the label, like you said. It doesn't really have that going for it. Taking into consideration that I'm not a general stout drinker, this probably isn't the worst stout that I've had. I'll give it that. While it might not be super chocolate, sexual chocolate or whatever the hell, but it's not that bad. It's definitely drinkable. I'm gonna drink a whole glass of it, which says something, because usually I could stop sooner than that. So I might give it 2.75, 3. Maybe 2.75, because it's not my taste.
You're gonna piss off a lot of stout drinkers, but that's okay.
With 2.75?
I probably.
Hey,
they can go. Big beer to a lot of people.
They can go F themselves.
They can.
On Valentine's Day.
Yeah. So I'm gonna, I'm not a fan of stouts. I mean, I don't hate them. I kind of hate porters. But anyway, that's another thing. And I don't mean the guys carry your bags at the hotel. So I'm going to give it a 3.5.
3.5, okay.
Yeah. And I'm mostly, probably could earn a 4 if it wasn't so much false advertising.
Yeah, it is a little deceiving.
And plus, if I give it 3.5, then I get the last couple ounces.
Yeah, that's true. You do.
We
Congratulations.
I win.
Sexual Chocolate Imperial Stout from Foothills. I give it a 2.75. You give it a 3.5.
So we're like
averaging 3.25. Not too bad. It's not the worst stout, but it is a little deceiving. So we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, and again, we are somehow in Southwest Virginia, we don't get our allotment in time.
Yeah, apparently this is last year too.
Yeah,
maybe it would taste
last
better
year
if
we
it
didn't
was
get
fresh.
in time. So
maybe it'd be better.
Whenever
if it
the
was
new
fresh.
one comes out, we'll give it a shot. But
all right,
it takes a while to get this beer down here. I don't know why.
Well, there you go. DreZ Drinks on Untapped, Huck's Beer Buzz on that, as well as hucksbeerbuzz.com and all the social media. Per usual, Brewsday Tuesday right here. I appreciate the time, Huck.
Hey, I appreciate you having me in here and drinking beer with me, because that's what we do best.
That is what we do best. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more rock right here on 105.3 The Bear.